It was a quiet neighborhood, the kind where everyone knew each other's names, where porch lights glowed soft against the mountains of Utah. Inside one of those homes, a man lay asleep, his phone by the nightstand, his wife beside him. And then the unthinkable. A single gunshot, muffled by the walls. A life ended. A body never found. This is the case of Jennifer Gledhill, a wife, a mother, and the woman accused of the perfect murder. Jennifer Gledhill was 41 years old, a mother of 3, known around Cottonwood Heights for her calm voice and reserved smile. She had a quiet way about her, the kind of woman who never raised her voice in public, but whose eyes carried the weight of things unsaid. Friends described her as kind but distant, strong-willed, and controlled. But beneath that control, prosecutors say, something far darker was building. Her husband, Matthew Johnson, was 51, a Utah National Guardsman, disciplined, steady, the kind of man who ironed his uniform the same way every morning. He'd served honorably for years, loyal to his country, and at least for a time, loyal to his wife. But those who knew the couple say the love between Jennifer and Matthew had soured. The once stable marriage now stood on fault lines, built on custody battles, accusations of cheating, and secrets neither would forgive. By early 2024, divorce filings had been made. Jennifer had accused Matthew of controlling behavior. He in turn claimed she was unfaithful. Court papers show multiple disputes over property, finances, and the children. And yet they still lived under the same roof. Neighbors would later tell investigators they often heard arguments at night, then silence. No one knew that silence might have been permanent. According to prosecutors, sometime around September 20th, 2024, Jennifer made a choice. They allege she took a firearm from the house, walked into the master bedroom while Matthew slept, and pulled the trigger. He never woke up. There was no call for help, no sign of struggle. Only the faint hum of the air conditioning, and then nothing. What happened next is the part that still chills investigators. Jennifer allegedly placed Matthew's body in a rooftop storage container, loaded it into her minivan, and drove north out of Salt Lake City. The prosecution believes she buried him in a shallow grave, somewhere along a rural highway that cuts through Utah's endless desert. But to this day, that grave has never been found. 2 days later, Jennifer arrived at the home of a man she'd been secretly seeing. He claimed she was shaking, pale, and speaking in fragments. According to him, Jennifer confessed, said she'd taken care of it. He recorded her words. He saved screenshots. And soon after, he went to the police. That confession, now the cornerstone of the prosecution's case, may decide her fate. When detectives searched the Gledhill home, they found more questions than answers. Blood beneath the bed, faint but traceable. Bleach residue on the floor. And a brand new mattress, ordered just days after Matthew vanished. GPS data placed Jennifer's phone in the same area where her husband's abandoned truck was later discovered. And just a week before his disappearance, she'd asked her father for $13,000 in cash. It looked like motive. It looked like planning. But was it proof? On October 2nd, 2024, officers moved in. Jennifer Gledhill was arrested on charges of murder and obstruction of justice. She pleaded not guilty. The judge denied bail, citing her as a potential flight risk and a danger to the community. But the story didn't end there. Within weeks, Jennifer's parents, Thomas and Rosalie Gledhill, were arrested too. Prosecutors say they helped clean the house, dispose of evidence, and mislead investigators. A family once united by faith and loyalty, now divided by accusation. Despite months of searching, no trace of Matthew Johnson has ever been found. No remains, no weapon, not even the storage container Jennifer allegedly used. Without a body, the prosecution's case remains built on fragments, blood evidence, data trails, and the words of a man claiming he heard her confess. But in true crime, fragments can convict. The trial is set for December 2025. Jennifer Gledhill sits in custody, awaiting her day in court. Her defense argues the confession was manipulated, that the lover exaggerated, that the evidence was circumstantial. Her attorneys insist there's no body, no weapon, and no confession under oath. But for investigators, that only makes the mystery deeper. A mother, a soldier, a marriage built on secrets. No body, no final resting place. Only the echoes of a story that refuses to stay buried. So what really happened inside that Utah home? Did Jennifer Gledhill become a cold-blooded killer? Or was she framed in a perfect storm of lies, jealousy, and silence? Until Matthew Johnson's remains are found, the truth sleeps somewhere beneath the surface, waiting to be unearthed. If this story left you questioning what really happened inside that Utah home, hit like, subscribe, and share your theory in the comments.